Get ready for explosive news. Borussia Dortmund is making major moves. Contract talks are heating up with Nico Schlotterbeck and Karim Adeyemi as they aim to extend their futures with the club beyond 2027, with managing director Lars Ricken confirming ongoing, confidential discussions that highlight mutual respect and shared expectations. And the shakeups don't stop there. BVB is confirming the departure of two more key players, Niklas Sule and Salih Ozcan, who will be leaving Signal Iduna Park this summer, marking a significant summer overhaul for the club. Meanwhile, on the international stage, Austria is getting a massive FIFA approval ahead of the World Cup, welcoming former England and Germany youth stars Carney Chukwuemeka and Paul Wanner to their squad, boosting their chances against formidable opponents like Argentina and Lionel Messi. Finally, all eyes are on the pitch as Borussia Dortmund prepares for a crucial match against Augsburg, a game that could solidify their Champions League ambitions. Stay tuned for all the details and more. Hit that subscribe button and ring the bell.
Looking for a fast-charging, ultra-responsive stylus for your iPad? Meet the 2X Fast Charge Active Stylus Pen, designed for 2018 to 2025 Apple iPads. Take your creativity and productivity to the next level. Click the link in the video description to shop now on Amazon.
We share the same expectations. Dortmund and Schlotterbeck remain in contract talks. For months, Borussia Dortmund and Nico Schlotterbeck have been in talks over a potential extension of the center-back's contract beyond the summer of 2027. As BVB managing director for sport Lars Ricken tells Nachrichten, the club and player remain in dialogue about his future. "We are still in good, confidential discussions with Nico," Ricken said. "This shows mutual respect because we are very clear on this. We share the same expectations and we act accordingly." Another player with an uncertain future is Karim Adeyemi, who Dortmund are also in discussions with regarding a potential contract extension beyond 2027. It has been suggested that BVB could be forced to sell the attacker following their early exit from the Champions League and given the funds spent on extending Felix Nmeka's contract, but Ricken denies this. Just as our unfortunate early exit from the Champions League does not force us to sell players, the extension with Felix does not require it either. One does not necessarily lead to the other, he underlined. Fans are buzzing with a mix of hope and anxiety over Schlotterbeck and Adeyemi's futures, with many eager for clarity on the club's long-term defensive and attacking plans. Will these contract talks lead to extensions or a surprising exit? Next, we reveal which two other stars are packing their bags at Dortmund. BVB confirmed departure of two more players. Borussia Dortmund are supposedly headed towards a summer of big changes. Just days after Julian Brandt was confirmed to leave the club, two more players will reportedly be joining him through the exit door at Signal Iduna Park this summer. BVB managing director for sport Lars Ricken revealed on Friday that Niklas Sule and Salih Ozcan will depart the club too, as both the players will see out their contracts. Speaking to Nachrichten, he said, "Joining from Bayern Munich in 2022, Sule hasn't been able to achieve the dizzy heights in Dortmund colors. Injuries have played a big part in hampering his progress since the move while under Niko Kovac this season. He hasn't been able to lock down a consistent starting berth." Meanwhile, Ozcan was roped in from FC Köln in the same year, and the Turkish international too has struggled to break into Dortmund's Zai given the competition for places in his position. For context, he's made only 7 Bundesliga appearances for Dortmund this season, most of which have been off the bench too. But Ricken further added that the players remained focused on helping the squad finish inside top 4 and secure their Champions League ambition. Supporters are reflecting on the impact of Sule and Ozcan's departures, with many acknowledging the challenges they faced at the club and anticipating a significant squad rebuild. As Dortmund reshapes its roster, a different kind of team news is breaking for an international competition. What major FIFA approval could impact the World Cup stage? Austria gets FIFA approval ahead of World Cup to pick Dortmund's Chukwuemeka and PSV's Wanner. Austria has received crucial permission from FIFA to select former England and Germany youth internationals, Carney Chukwuemeka and Paul Wanner, ahead of their World Cup campaign. Both players were born in Austria and are now eligible to represent the nation under FIFA regulations. Chukwuemeka, a winger for Borussia Dortmund, and Wanner, a midfielder for PSV Eindhoven, had their eligibility switches from England and Germany, respectively, approved late Monday. This development significantly bolsters Austria's squad, coached by Ralf Rangnick, as they prepare to face formidable opponents in their World Cup group, including Lionel Messi's Argentina, Algeria, and Jordan. Chukwuemeka, who previously played for Aston Villa and Chelsea, brings international experience, while Wanner, a product of the Bayern Munich Academy, adds playmaking prowess. This marks Austria's first appearance at the Men's World Cup since 1998, and the new recruits will first be eligible for upcoming warm-up games. Football fans worldwide, especially those in Austria, are excited about the prospect of seeing Chukwuemeka and Wanner compete on the global stage, seeing it as a major boost for their national team's chances. With international prospects looking up for Austria, what's happening on the domestic front for Borussia Dortmund? Get ready for a match preview that could decide their season. Borussia Dortmund vs. Augsburg preview, team news and prediction. Borussia Dortmund's pursuit of Bayern Munich at the top of the Bundesliga table continues as they host Augsburg in a critical match. After a hard-fought 2-1 victory against FC Cologne, Dortmund remains 11 points behind the league leaders, making a title challenge increasingly unlikely, but solidifying their path towards a guaranteed Champions League spot. This win served as a vital response after a previous 2-3 loss to Bayern Munich. Now, returning home, Dortmund is expected to secure another 3 points against Augsburg. The visitors, Augsburg, saw their 3-match winning streak in the Bundesliga halted by a 2-1 defeat to RB Leipzig, where they conceded a late own goal. This leaves Augsburg in 9th place heading into the weekend fixtures. For Dortmund, key player Bensebaini is suspended, while Brandt faces a late fitness test due to illness. Sule, Anton, and Nico Schlotterbeck are expected to form the back three. Augsburg will be without 4 players due to injury. Dortmund is predicted to dominate possession and create chances, though Augsburg's pace on the counterattack could pose a threat. An Augsburg victory would be considered a major upset. Fans are anticipating an intense battle, with Dortmund needing a win to cement their Champions League qualification and Augsburg looking to cause an upset. That's all the breaking news for today. But don't go anywhere, we've got a lightning-fast recap coming right up. And that's a wrap on today's top stories. We saw Borussia Dortmund, locked in contract talks with Nico Schlotterbeck and Karim Adeyemi, confirmed the departures of Niklas Sule and Salih Ozcan, Austria gaining FIFA approval for World Cup stars Carney Chukwuemeka and Paul Wanner, and previewed Dortmund's crucial match against Augsburg. Don't miss out on any of the action. Like this video, subscribe to News Now for all your breaking sports news, hit that notification bell so you never miss an update, leave a comment below telling us your thoughts on these stories, and follow us on all our social media channels for more exclusive content.